Hello and good morning everyone, and happy Friday. We are back to Assassin's Creed Black Flag. We just gotta beat this game. We took a little break to play some Power World. Power World was fun, but we really want to finish this game up. So I just unlocked our manor. I just unlocked the ability to customize things. We got painting we can hang. Very nice. We got some customization. Now we're gonna go meet James Kidd and continue our sailing.
Now I've got a place to come back to. I will return when I can.
One second, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Terrible timing. Literally haven't sneezed all day. The second I start streaming, it goes. As you can see, something is missing from my face. I was trying to trim my beard last night, and the trimming failed, and it failed in such a way that when I looked, I was like, "There's no saving that." So unfortunately, I had to cut it all off. So we have lost the neck beard. I have lost my fedora privileges. So now I must re-earn my Reddit credentials. Good morning, Bubble. How's it going? The good news is I've been working on my beard for quite a while, and I've made enough of a change here that you can see my chin and a little bit of jawline definition, which means that the weight loss has been working, right? Like you can see a little bit of definition. It's not just all double chins. So we have been working very hard on improving and losing weight, and we've made it. We look decent, so I'm very happy about that. So the progress has been good. We're gonna upgrade the heck out of our ship really quick. Ooh, yes, give us a ram, please. I am trying to grow it back. I'm also mad about it because I just ordered some more beard products to help prevent beard itch and straighten it up and all that. So I just ordered a whole mess of beard products, and those are all now going to sit for quite a while because there is no beard product to work on. I do think my cheeks are still a little too chubby. I still have a little bit of weight loss to do in the cheeks, I think. I don't like that. So there is still work to be done. I never thought I'd be this person. I never in a million years thought I would be this person. But I have been looking at my nose a lot lately, and I feel like my nose is too bulbous. So yeah, I've never understood getting a nose job, never wanted to get one, but maybe, I don't know, something about it. I look at my nose in the mirror, I'm like, there's something wrong with my nose. Amain, good morning. Hello. I feel like it's too big for my face, so I will never get plastic surgery on my nose, so you don't have to worry about changing, but I understand it now to a little bit. You look unrecognized. I know, I was trimming my beard and I accidentally lopped too much off of one side, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I have to shave it all off, so it is all gone. Amain, thank you for the hellos and likes. I appreciate that. Hello, good morning. So yeah, I lost my fedora and neckbeard credentials, and now this is just me. It is extra incentive. All right, thank you for hanging out. Have a good day. It is extra incentive to continue losing weight because I am unhappy. The cheeks are still a little too chubby, so we still got about that 40 pounds I would like to lose, and I think that will definitely help if I can lose that 40 pounds. So the incentive is there.
I've got it.
All right, we're gonna follow this guy. We're gonna carry a crate of booze, I guess. I don't know why Assassin's Creed did this so much, but there's so many missions where it's just like, all right, slowly follow this person, and we're gonna just spew lore at you. Like,
Not a decent carpenter in the whole
why did they think that was such good game design? Why did they decide to make so many missions where it's like, hey, we're just gonna just talk lore at you for 10 minutes while you slowly wander around? Like, it's such unengaging and unfun gameplay. Like, if people cared about the story, which in this game I don't. I know they worked hard on it. I know that it is a decent story, but I don't care about the story. I just want to be a pirate. Why force it upon me? Why not do like the Doom route, where it's like, if you wanna read the lore, you can go collect the lore tablets and read the lore and earn it. Why just force at me through really boring gameplay segments? It doesn't make sense why they decide that is the best way to go about it. So
That leaves the shipwright.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Lucy Baldwin is an expert shipwright. But if the
All right, we got our first wanted poster. We can go hunt down that person. That is pirate like. We will do that. Also, one of the good things about shaving the beard is now
Someone of her quality should not suffer under the king's tyranny.
when we wear masks,
And we find this padre.
they fit my face better, right? Because there's no beard hanging out underneath, so now we can just wear masks appropriately. We can live out our Furby based dreams from wearing helmets. So isn't that awesome? The unspoken perks. I'm waiting to see if I put on the mask, will that make people stop when they're scrolling through and see me like, oh, what's this all about? Well, this could be my hook. This can be the hook for my streams. Is what is the Furby based person doing? So I also feel like, I know we talked about this before, but we need a good Furby based horror movie, right? Like, we're getting the Backrooms, we're getting Obsession. Give me a Furby based horror movie already, right? Give me the. Still not worth it. No, it's still not worth it. But I can't fix it, right? Like, I could glue the hair back on, but I'm pretty sure that's a horror movie in itself, right? Some guy shaving his beard off and then gluing it back on. That is a whole different level of horror movie if that were to happen. So all right, we got to sail way far away, so we're gonna take down some ships along the way. We're gonna get some wood. We need some money to unlock all the unlocks. Let's see what we got out here. What's good to hunt? We've got Crooked Island. There's a tavern. There's some chests. There's some secrets. Okay. Well, what kind of secrets? There's dolphins, fishing boats. Canada needs to keep its air to itself. I've heard someone posted from like Michigan that like the air quality is terrible in Michigan or something because of the wind. I don't know. I haven't seen it. It's tough. It's tough to keep up with all the things, right? Because you've got the diarrhea parasite. You've got the fires. You've got meat recalls. You've got tainted potato chips. You've got amoebas in the water. Like, it's so hard to keep up with all the disasters because it seems like there's so many disasters going on all at once. It's kind of hard to keep track of which ones are which because there's just so much going on, you know? The whole Northeast. Alright, let's visit the taverns. We need a tavern, we have a contract, there's an unknown, and there's a viewpoint. So We'll have a drink at the tavern.
Hey.
Apparently having a drink at the tavern starts a brawl. I was not aware we were going to be brawling here. I just wanted to have a drink. I didn't realize it was going to be a whole event. Okay, tavern. What do I get for that? I just beat up a bunch of people for the fun of it. Like it. What does that do for me? Does that give me fast travel, or did I just beat up a bunch of guys for no reason? I saw a couple people talking about they had to use their inhalers like 4 or 5 times a day because the air quality is so bad. So like we had a wildfire here where I'm at in Oregon that was so bad that the entire sky turned like orangish red. So that was a few years back now. But yeah, we definitely have had some terrible air quality before. And I don't think that's ending anytime soon, right? Like, unfortunately, I feel like that's just kind of the... People always say, like, this is the hottest summer ever, and well, no, it's the hottest summer so far. I kind of feel like that's where we're at. Like, yeah, we've had some bad air quality, but it's the worst air quality so far, but there's more to come, unfortunately. So, I don't think that's going to get better anytime soon, unfortunately. Can't leave the house. That is the worst feeling, because like when you can't leave the house is when immediately you're just gonna start going stir crazy, right? You're gonna be like, you know what, I really want to leave the house. I really want to go do this. You'll get an itch to go do things you've never wanted to do before. And it just always happens, right? It's the same way with like, okay, I'm going to lock in and do overtime this week. Nope, this is now the week where I want to go do all the things outside, right? Like, as soon as you're not allowed to, your body is going to tell you, you must. You must. So, that is the worst part of that. Or one of the worst parts. It's hard to tell what the actual worst part is, but that's one of the worst parts for sure.
Give me more sail.
Man your stays, we trim
Loose
too.
all sail.
Crowd on all the sail we have.
What would happen if our world had a cannibal with Superman's powers? That depends on if we also get the abundance of kryptonite, right? Like, it seems like every Superman story has an abundance of kryptonite. So if kryptonite is as common as it is in the comics, I don't think it would be that big of a problem. If there was no kryptonite, then there's just simply nothing you can do, right? We don't have the technology to handle Superman, unfortunately. Did our conversation last night bother you that much? No. Like I said, I was just trying to trim up my beard a little bit, and I messed up. I messed up on trimming up some of the sides, so it all had to go. It just all had to go. But also, like, a big part of Superman, like, the whole point of Superman is having the power to do wrong and doing right. So, like, hopefully, if they had Superman's power, they'd also have Superman's moral compass. That would be very, very helpful to us to have that. At least you have a chin. I've been working on it. That's what I was saying, that like I have a little bit of a jawline now and a little bit of a face definition. My cheeks are too chubby, my nose is too big, but though the weight loss has definitely worked. I have a chin. I don't have multiple chins, so the weight loss has been going very well for that. So a positive did come out of it. There was one positive that came out of it. Gonna get drunk tonight and shave. Don't care how it looks. Couldn't you, in theory, shave without having to get drunk? That might be an option as well. perhaps. All right, let's reduce their morale just a little bit. Got him. All right, well, their captain's dead, so that should reduce their morale the most. Where's the adventure in that? That does sound, I don't know if adventurous is the right word or dangerous, depending on how you shave, you know, that if you're using like a straight razor, that is not an adventure so much as that is an unnecessary risk. But if you just use like I learned very early on that like razors just don't work for me. My hair is so thick and awful that that I have to use clippers basically because my hair is just horrible. So depending on how you shave, that might be an adventure or that just might be the worst idea. We're gonna take that ship. You're promoted, mate. I don't know what that does, but we've now added that ship to the arsenal. And oh, that little guy's mad at us. He wants to avenge his friends. That seems like a poor idea there, friend. But we'll let you have your poor idea. Using a Santoku knife and sour cream. I'm pretty sure you're joking, but with the way that health and beauty tips are nowadays, it honestly wouldn't surprise me if someone said that they shave using sour cream. Like, have you ever seen those health and beauty tips that are, you know, use these different products to make your skin glow and healthy? So like I would not be surprised if someone used sour cream as shaving cream. That is not the most outlandish thing I've ever heard. I also wouldn't do it, because I don't touch sour cream. Is delicious, don't get me wrong, but like sour cream has so many calories. It's just not worth it. Sour cream, any sauce that's white, ranch, sour cream, and anything like that, the calorie to taste ratio is not worth it. Stick to sauces that are like green, right? Because if it's green, it's usually made out of jalapenos. That's going to be low calorie. Also, speaking of jalapenos, I was looking. I got a jar of pickled jalapenos. I love eating pickled jalapenos. Love it. And I was looking at the jar, and the jar was like, "Hey, there's 4 servings in this giant jar of pickled jalapenos." And like, I love pickled jalapenos, but I don't know if I could eat what that jar is saying a serving is. Just that seems like a lot of pickled jalapenos all at once. Baja Blast, well, zero sugar. If it's a 0 sugar Baja Blast, it is definitely worth it. I am a huge fan of any 0 sugar soda. In fact, I have some Diet Dr. Pepper right behind me, which I will agree. If you look at the Diet Dr. Peppers, Diet Dr. Pepper might be the best 0 sugar soda that tastes the closest to like what it's supposed to, right? Like Diet Coke has its own taste and its own like what it is, right? But Dr. Pepper 0 sugar is the closest thing to like what it's supposed to taste like, if that makes sense. Like it's such a good experience. If you've never had the joy of a Dr. Pepper 0, try a Dr. Pepper 0. Come here, ship. All your base are belong to us. Good morning, everyone. I see a few more people popping in. Good morning, good morning. tomorrow I'm going to be at Summer Slaughter all day from like 9 a.m. until probably 3 or 4. We're going to be at Summer Slaughter, so I'm going to try and live stream some airsofting matches. So if you have any interest in that, I'm going to be putting it probably on my small unknown TikTok. We are going to be live streaming from my phone. We're going to try that out. So be on the lookout for some St. Waffles content tomorrow. We are going to be taking photos and video and everything of Summer Slaughter. It is the largest airsofting event in Oregon, so that's going to be a blast. Literally. I got my back camera all set up. I've got a camera that I can mount to people's replicas. Like we are fully invested in this. We are fully doing it. So, all right, what happens if we mortar these guys? Okay, that does a decent amount of damage. Not great, but a decent amount of damage. Okay, that's half their defenses down. Let's dodge. Okay. Oh yeah, I think we got this. I think we're going to be able to take down this. Oh, I might have spoken too soon. Okay, we've got this. We've got this. They're almost down. They summoned a ship to come after us. That's not good. Okay. Let's take down the fort. Our ship's on fire. Our crew's half dead. Morale be low. Oh boy, that's a pirate hunter right there. Hurry, Doc. Doc. Alright, the rules say the pirate hunter can't hurt us while we're not on our ship, right? So we're safe. Captain's not on the ship. You can't do anything about it, pirate hunters. It's like calling safety and tag, right? Like I've touched safety. You can't harm me now. You legally have to wait. While I slowly destroy all their friends. Let's grab some loot. Maybe we can get some healing. We could use some healing potions, things like that. But yeah, I'm very excited for Summer Slaughter. I think it's going to be an absolute blast, and we get some good photos. Have a great time running around with people, and then I'm going to be making my first airsoft-based video afterwards. So we're diving fully into the airsofting world. We are going to become airsofting content creators. We are going to be known as airsofters. I'll still make other videos, and I'm still going to talk about Catholicism. I'm still going to do video games as well, but I am diving deep into the world of airsoft. It is the most fun. I am sad that it's taken me this long to get into it. If I would have had the thought way sooner, I could have had a lot more fun, especially when I was younger. Maybe I wouldn't have gotten so heavy because I would have been out running around doing things. But it finally clicked like, oh wait, I'm an adult with adult money. I can do what I want. It took a while to figure that out. So apparently if I join the paintballers, the paintball photographers, apparently they carry umbrellas. So you just when you're about ready to get pelted with paintballs, you just grab ye old oh. That guy almost got me. You grab the dodge the ball. There we go. You grab the umbrella, and when you see someone's about ready to pelt you with paintballs, you just pop the umbrella, and apparently that works really good. So apparently I need me a paintball umbrella. Never would have thought of that, but apparently that's a thing. So let's see. Let's grab all the loot. We got some reals. We got more reals. Okay, so it says break down the door to the war room, but does not tell me where that is. That up here? I assume that is. I assume it's at the top. Yes. Not much of a war room heavily guarded door if all it takes is 2 men pushing on the door for 5 seconds, you know? Maybe you need some better security measures. Did you watch that idiot's speech last night? I assume you mean the Trump speech. I did watch his speech last night. I was not wholly impressed. I felt like it was ironic for him to be negative towards mail-in voting when it's known that he does mail-in voting. You know, like that seems hypocritical. I also thought it was a problematic thing to call for news stations to lose their broadcast license if they refuse to broadcast his stuff. That seems kind of like an egotistical power trip, like to say that you can't broadcast anymore because you're not doing what I want you to. You know, that I didn't appreciate that. I am interested to see what the files are that he's declassifying, because a part of me feels like there's nothing new in those documents that he's declassifying. I could be wrong. That's why I'm going to wait to see, okay, what was he actually talking about there before I make a determination on that. But overall, wasn't too impressed with it. I did think he definitely, I think he was more coherent than usual. I did feel like that as a plus for him. But overall, not too impressed.
Get them aloft. Let's go.
I think NBC and ABC
It's a brig. That's a pirate.
refused to broadcast it. All right, Pirate Hunter. Let's test your metal. I just think it's a dangerous precedent to set to say that if you refuse to do what the president says, then you lose your license to do anything. You know, like that seems like a bad precedent.
Just say the word.
It's because it was pre-recorded. Wasn't it live? How could it be pre-recorded if it was live? Alright, let's blow some dudes up. Okay. Whoop. Oh, these are indeed not redcoats. These are actual, like, just other pirates who are after me bounty. And they're smarter than the other guys too. Look at that. They're actually a difficult fight. I can't even tell who I'm fighting. Show me one time that man make a coherent statement in the past year. It was pre-recorded. It definitely could be. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that it was more coherent than usual.
Loose some sail. We move.
I also, like, I don't understand why he hates Biden so much. Like, don't get me wrong, I wasn't a fan of Biden, and I definitely disagreed with a lot of what Biden did and had to say, and I especially don't appreciate how he had to be reprimanded for taking the Eucharist and trying to be Catholic while being anti-Catholic. So, not a fan of him. But like, it's been what, like, years now, and he's still harping on the Biden administration. The Biden administration did this. The Biden administration did that. Like, I don't get his hatred for the man. Like, let him retire in peace. We don't need to harp on him anymore. Yes, he was a flawed person. Yes, he made mistakes. But do we need to continually still be anti-Biden, even though it's been... How many years has it been? I don't even remember. 2? 3? Going on 3, I think? Also, unrelated, but the nighttime vibes in this game, with like the lanterns glowing, that is... how the kids say mood or vibe, right? Well, you know, Obama wore a tan suit once, so, you know, I that is justified. That is understandable, because he had the audacity to wear a tan suit, and I don't think he really ever properly addressed the fact that he wore a tan suit, you know? Like, I don't think he apologized to the nation for it. So that at least I understand to a degree.
Top yards. Douse topmast sails.
I think we found a smuggler's den called Jagui. All right. Well, you men stay here for a second. I'm gonna go check out this smuggler's den. Right? Like, if you don't want controversy, don't wear a tan suit. Like, that is known. That has been known since 1776. All right, what do we got here? I don't remember doing these in the original. What is the smuggler's den all about? What do we got here? Ooh. Someone just left $20 on the ground?
We should be able to see the entrance from here.
Can we dive into the water? Yes. Okay. Dive into the water. And peekaboo. That lantern did not help you very much, did it? Gotcha. Caught them lacking. The tan suit news is news to me. If you look up just for an absolute giggle, like if you want to giggle like no other, look up the tan suit controversy. Good morning. Look up the Fox News Obama tan suit controversy, and this is like no joke. They ran like a whole like scandal, like Watergate. Obama wore a tan suit. We need to talk about this. We need to discuss this. Like, they did a whole segment on the tan suit thing. So like, it was an unnecessary but very real controversy that happened.
Almost too easy.
It's a whole It'll blow your mind. Take a moment to Google the Fox News tan suit controversy and just have a giggle or a cry. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's a giggle or a cry. That is the state of how we were, but it's worth knowing about. It's worth researching. All right, what fat loot did we get here? 750 coins. Okay. Okay. You know, these pirates had some good money. I will take $750 dues. Is that what Bluey calls them, or the dollary dues in the world of Bluey? I don't remember. Zaki, good morning. Oh, well, that was unfortunate. He kind of glitched through the ground there. Not seeing the original article, it might have been scrubbed. It would not surprise me if they tried to erase that. It is kind of an embarrassing mark on their... I don't know, do I want to call it a legacy? Is legacy the right word even? I'm not even sure legacy is the right word. All right, let's have a drink. All right, I think we cleared it. There is a Wikipedia article though. That's even more sad. Imagine having that legacy immortalized on a Wikipedia article. Do Happy Meals still come in boxes? Or they should come in boxes. I'm pretty sure they come in boxes.
Give me more sail.
I'm fairly certain you still get the Happy Meal box.
Use all the wind you can.
You better. For how overpriced they are. One of the mind-blowing facts about Happy Meals that I always heard was that Happy Meal is actually like the proper serving size for an adult, and I never believed that because, you know, I was fat. But as I've been on a weight loss journey, I can say like a Happy Meal is just about the right amount of food. No joke on that. I don't think any media network has shame. I think you're probably right on that. All right. This person's got money. We need money. You know what we got to do. We've got to open fire. Ooh, he hurts. Okay. Oh, and he's got friends. That's okay. Come on, sail faster. Ram him. This is a bad spot to be in. No, turn! Okay. Alright. We might be safe. We might do this. We might just pull this off. No! I hit that other ship. I did not mean to engage that other ship. If I wouldn't have hit that other ship, we would have had that. I accidentally blew up the other ship. We need a lot of upgrades for our ship. I don't remember our ship being so puny. Granted, it's been a long time since I played this game, so we need to put a lot of upgrades on our ship. Our ship feels very, very underpowered. All right, so maybe we take on the other ships first, maybe, or we hit them with the mortar, soften them up a little bit. Maybe that's the play.
Flying Spanish ensigns! Rig the frigate! Captain, they're too strong! Flying Spanish ensigns! Fire!
Reef the galleys!
Reef the foremans!
Full sail! Round it all!
Time to fight!
Haul in the stunsails!
Get those clues up!
Every last screw
There
of
we
a
go.
duck on the wind!
We argued over the AI song. He liked it. I mean, I understand that, you know, if there's a song you like, you're gonna like what you like. Like, I don't think there's something inherently wrong. Like, liking an AI song doesn't make you a bad person, right? Music hits the ear how the music hits the ear, right? It doesn't inherently make you a bad person to have listened to an AI song and be like, oh, I like that. But what makes you a bad person is say that I know that this is an AI song. I know that this is bad for me to like, and I'm not going to care anyways. That's where the problem comes in. But like, I feel like maybe that's the disconnect, that he thinks you're judging him as a bad person for liking the AI song when that's not the issue at hand. But it's not just like the songs, right? Like how many people are falling in love with AI videos, not realizing that they're enjoying an AI video, right? Like there's so many issues with that. All right, we did this fight smarter. We're doing much better here. All right.
The royals and tops!
The booty is ours.
Crowd on every inch of sail! Trim the yards off the wind!
Ready to board on your mark, sir!
Bring them in for a steely kiss!
All right, let's knock some dudes off. There we go. Say goodbye. Guy shot me. That was very rude. Maybe I should make a pirate cosplay. I always wanted to put together a pirate cosplay. I have the problem that so many cosplayers have, where I'm a cosplayer at heart. I want to play dress up. I want to make all these cool costumes. I want to do all those things, but I have no money for it. Right? Isn't that like the constant cosplayer's dilemma? I want to cosplay Helldivers. I cannot afford it. I want a Fallout New Vegas cosplay. I cannot afford it. I want a pirate outfit. I cannot afford it. My grandpa's entire Facebook feed, whenever I go visit him, every post, every reel, AI generated, AI narrated, AI scripted. He doesn't realize it. I watched a TikTok that was... Oh, it was... This lady was at her mom's house. Her mom was a little bit on the older side, and it was a AI generated thing where they were like, look, they found a floating city in the sky, and was like this you know, city found in heaven that had waterfalls all around it, and the people were super advanced, and the mom was like, oh, look, they found a city in the sky. And she's like, Mom, that's not real. Like, it's floating in thin air. Like, that can't possibly be real. But there's a video. Look at how pretty it is. The other one that really hurt was someone was talking about their dad had a master's in engineering. So we're talking an educated person who had a career in their entire lifetime in structural engineering. And apparently they really liked watching AI videos of like impossible machinery And like, Dad, you have a master's in engineering. You know that's not possible. Like that thing doesn't exist. And his reasoning was, well, like, yeah, it doesn't exist, but like I'm watching this because they're figuring out, like, this is concept art, right? They're figuring out how to make it exist. Like, no, the AI is not figuring out how to make it exist, right? Like that's not how that works. I know, Michael. The beard is gone. I was trying to trim it last night and I messed up the trimming, and so it all had to go. We had to scrap it and start over from zero. The part that annoys me the most about it, I was saying though, is I ordered more beard products. So like now I got all these beard products on their way to my house that aren't going to be useful to me because there is no beard. So, you know, that's a frustration. But I guess eventually it'll grow back, right? Eventually the beard will grow back, so eventually it will be useful. But yes, everyone is sad to have seen the beard go. There is a plus side to it though. You know, whenever I made a post on you know, TikTok or Reddit or anything, people were like, well, why am I going to listen to some fedora wearing neckbeard? So they can no longer call me a Discord mod. They're going to have to come up with new insults if they're going to try and insult me. So there is a bright side, and the bright side is now people have to be more creative with their insults. Money you could have spent on cosplay stuff. No, because I never want to be that guy who's like, well, I spent all my money on cosplay, so I couldn't afford deodorant at this anime convention. You know, I never want to be that guy, right? I never want to be the dude who I spent so much money on this outfit that I couldn't afford hygiene products. Like, obviously, that is a real problem. Especially, like, I know I harp on them a lot, but Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, any of those groups, if you brag about having a deck that is worth multiple thousands of dollars, but I can smell you from across the room, you can spend $5 on a can of deodorant, or heck, you can spend $50 on a hotel to shower. Right? So, like, I don't... It's not a brag to have an expensive deck, but not money for hygiene products. Not a brag. Speaking of, have you all seen, like, the videos people are making of anime conventions that, like, anime conventions have gotten so popular that you now have to wait in line for, like, 3 hours just to get in, and there's so many people crowding in there that like you can barely move, and it's just like this hot, sweaty, miserable experience as there's just so many people around. Like, I always wanted to visit an anime convention because, you know, as a kid I loved anime. I always thought that'd be really cool to see all that, but I'm kind of second guessing it now. Like, that just sounds like a miserable experience, right? Like, has anyone gone to an anime convention recently? Is it as bad as the videos make it out to be? Ooh, what's this? What did we find? Salt Key Bank. Okay, let's dock. Let's sell off some of our pirate booty. My friends went to the local Comic-Con. I almost went, but I'm glad I didn't. It's exactly what you described. Stinky, hot, and packed.
We don't want to raise their hackles.
Here's the thing. Like, I want to go to anime convention. I want to go. But I know it's going to be stinky, hot, and packed. Another problem is, I know people are going to say this is a you problem. You're just being a prude. But I know going down Artist Alley, it's just going to be porn everywhere, right? I hate that anime conventions and Artist Alley is like, look, I drew your favorite character slutty. Look, I have a Rainbow Dash waifu body pillow for you to buy and carry around. And like, I wish that Artist Alleys would be better about like, here's here's the not safe for work artist alley, and we're gonna cram that in the back, right? That's gonna go out of sight. You don't have to look at that if you don't want to. I hate that it's just mixed in with the general. Is general population the right word? We have a traveling anime convention that comes every year. My BFF took her daughter this year. I would take my kid to an anime convention at the appropriate age. I'm not sure I would take a tween to an anime convention. I feel like an anime convention is like a 16-year-old plus. Like I'm not sure that I would take an 8-year-old to an anime convention, because again, you're just gonna see a lot of gross behaviors, a lot of gross displays, a lot of waifu. I know. Here it comes. Here it comes. Unpopular opinion glasses. I hate waifu culture. I absolutely despise this idea that it's completely normal and natural, and we can perfectly fine for grown men to obsess over fictional cartoon girls, especially if they're underage, and do the whole cringy, oh, Mikasu, my waifu, I love her so much, and I'm gonna take her body pillow around, and I have pictures of her all around my room, and she is the most perfect waifu of all time. I absolutely despise the waifu culture, the existence of waifu culture, the thought of waifu culture. We should call it a problematic behavior, and people should be shamed for having said stuff. If you like an anime and have some anime figures for it, fine. No problem. If you own 16 figures of a girl with her panties hanging out, problem. That is a red flag. You need help. We should not encourage waifu culture in any way, shape, or form, and it's only going to get worse with the advent of AI and AI chatbots, and now my waifu can come to life because I have Uwu Rainbow Dash Sun as my background, and I can talk to it all day. That's a problem. That's a red flag. That's not just male culture, though, because I know that there are women out there who are into that too, or worse. Worse is the women who are into the dark fantasy romance novels. The people who are out there buying and supporting the industry of, like, oh, this book is about a 18-year-old girl and her magical 500-year-old daddy minotaur that stalks her and abuses her and assaults her daily. Like, that, there's certainly no problem with that. That's not problematic at all. Like, we should not be encouraging that in the slightest. I think it's okay for us to call out the dark romance fantasy genre is problematic. And it certainly should not be being made into Netflix original series or movies. That's not good. Give me your hat. Okay, it's too dark. Unpopular opinion glasses have to come off because it's nighttime and I can't see. Because I'm old. Alright. We have destroyed all the people. We're gonna take some loot. And we're gonna go below deck. Alright, we're gonna oh gee, the stealth game is so hard that everyone's conveniently looking away from me so I can stab them in the back. Stayed away from anime until I was probably 20 because of the Gooner culture. Didn't realize that there was good story-driven, well-written anime. It's like everything else, right? Like anime is a genre, so there's going to be good anime and there's going to be bad anime. Just like there's good and bad cartoons, just like there's good and bad live action. So like, I do feel like people unfairly judge the genre, but I do also feel like there's a lot of problems in the genre as well. Like, I just hate that we have to accept that some anime has like the pervy character, right? Like, why do we just need to accept that? I think it's a just case of what's good for the goose being good for the gander. I'm not sure what you're referring to there, Dex, so I'm not sure I agree.
You all right?
Who in...
Are you saying that waifu culture is good for the goose, good for the gander?
Quickly.
I don't know you from Blind Bart.
I need a shipwright, and you're in need of better lodgings. That's it. Time to go. It's me or the hangman.
You make a fine argument. Lead on.
But there are some good anime stories. My Hero Academia, good story. Full Metal Alchemist, good story.
We must reach our ships.
I've heard Berserk is a good story. I've never actually gotten through Berserk. I think it's time to that I buy the full like special edition series of Berserk and experience the story of Berserk. 'Cause I've heard nothing but great things about Berserk. I think it's time to get to experience Berserk. I think I want to buy that.
Fire! Barrels up!
Women being more open with their sexuality because men do it, that they just yield different responses, and that's dumb.
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Yeah, I don't think I agree with that, Dex. I think that the sex positive culture we've had and the sexual reawakening and all that has caused a great deal of disorder and problems in our world. And I know people are going to look at me and call me a horrible person for that, but as a Catholic who supports the idea of no premarital relationships and all that, I do feel like a lot of the world's problems are caused by people being in these disordered relationships and going for the instant gratification. Like the idea of casual sex simply shouldn't exist. There is no such thing as casual sex. God gave us that ability for a very certain ordered desire and certain ordered ability, and the fact that people treat it so casually and just have hookup culture and all those sort of things is a cause of a great deal of the world's problems. And I know that was unpopular because I just watched as like 10 people left my chat as I said that, but I stand by it. The world is disordered, and a big part of that disorder comes from us wanting to have all these instant gratification. No, it's not the act's fault. It's the people who are acting irresponsible within the act. It'll always come back to it's people's fault, right? A different anime you're thinking about? I think a message got eaten. What anime are you talking about? I didn't see the anime. Got him. Stab that guy. Take out all these dudes. And there goes the morale. Rio Dio, good morning. Yes, Christ is King. Amen. Speaking of, I found out that there is a local chapter of airsofters they call themselves the Disciples, and their jersey is biblically accurate angels, which I never in a million years would have guessed that one of my local airsofting groups is a Christian airsofting group. I'm so excited to have met them. Apparently they have a couple of their local pastors who also play with them, which I think is kind of a cool idea. I would love to have a Catholic priest out there playing with us, although, you know, the average Catholic priest is what, like 75, so I'm not sure that having them run around and getting shot with plastic bullets is probably the best for their health. But I was so shocked to find out that there was a Christian airsofting group. Thank you, Rio Dio. I appreciate that. Thank you. I do. I have 2 trunks full of equipment, and I think I need a 3rd trunk. Next paycheck, I am buying my my replica pistol. I have a marksman's rifle right now, but it's so powerful that I can't shoot it at close range. So I need a sidearm for close range combat. So next thing I am purchasing is going to be a sidearm. So more equipment on the way. But I'm going to be responsible first, because otherwise Dex is going to yell at me. I'm going to put money away for Italy first. And once I've put money away into savings for Italy, then I will see if I have enough money to purchase a fun thing. Because we need the pistol. I need an airsoft gun for raccoons. I just found rifling through my trash. There is quite a few theories out there that raccoons are domesticating themselves, and that within the next 10 years or so that raccoons will have fully become domesticated pets.
First, I need a decent drink.
So rather than popping the raccoon, consider that might be, you know, we have the cat distribution system that gives you cats. Perhaps you are destined to have a raccoon as a pet, like Bobby Hill. Have you considered the possibilities? You know, if they're tried and true and tested for them, they're not going to give you rabies or anything. I can see a raccoon being a fun pet. They're smart. They're mischievous. You know, I think the reason why a lot of people dislike raccoons is years of propaganda that they're these evil, disease-carrying things. But you know, if they're properly given shots and cleaned and all that, you know, they may not be so bad. Might not be so bad. I would consider that. Honestly, on a list of pets that I want, love my cats. Don't get me wrong. We love cats here. List of pets that I want. Chinchilla is pretty high up there. I do like chinchillas a lot. I'll never own a chinchilla, but I do like chinchillas a lot. I like the glider sugar squirrels. I'm a big fan of the sugar squirrels, and I like the videos you watch of people that are able to like throw them into the air and play catch with the squirrels. Like imagine a pet that you can play catch with. Like that is pretty awesome. I would not mind a sugar squirrel of a pet. I'm pretty sure Emmy's in her capybara phase right now, so, you know, if we could legally own a capybara, I'm sure that she would want one of those. I would not be opposed to a capybara. They seem pretty chill. Fox, you know, foxes are cool. I would not say no to a fox.
Grappling hooks away! Let's to the prize!
That's my tier list for pets. A wolf. That one's kind of that's an impractical ask, right? Like I'm pretty sure that that is a fully impractical thing to ask for. But how cool would it be to have a pet wolf? You know, like that just seems cool. We slipped. Oh, we slipped. It's the lasso one. I have seen some raccoons that are fat enough to lasso. I have seen some very fat raccoons in my day. You know what else would make a cool pet? Crows. I love how smart crows are. That would be also a cool, acceptable pet. Speaking of, someday I need to watch. I've heard good things about the movie The Crow. I kind of want to go watch the next two movies. I think on my list to watch that I've never seen. They're like cult classics that I missed out on. Are The Crow and Back to the Future. I've been watching a lot of stuff about Back to the Future lately, so I guess it's finally time to watch Back to the Future. I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I assume that it's a classic for a reason. I know that they remade The Crow also. You know who would have been a good pick for The Crow? Without knowing anything about the movie The Crow, I feel like Gerard Butler would have been a perfect The Crow. Maybe I'm biased, but Gerard Butler is the best actor to have ever existed. So, you know, I feel like he would have been a good Crow.
Give me more sail.
All right, let's go repair our ship a little bit.
Loose all sail.
Got some money. Now we're gonna get some repairs, lower our wanted level, and then on to the main mission.
Reef me.
Hello there. Give me some money.
Drag them to their doom.
Anyone that put here dead!
Nice. There goes that one. I also saw there's a game coming out I'm kind of interested in that they're describing as Monster Hunter meets Stardew Valley. It's like M Fantasy. It looks like they're kind of stealing a lot of stuff from Monster Hunter, which I'm not too thrilled about. But I am kind of excited about the idea of Monster Hunter meets Stardew Valley. Like that is a genre that I am
Drop anchor! Shall we board it, Captain?
that I'm here for.
Up the shrouds, lads.
They're
We
off.
sail.
Do not leave them muzzled.
I guess I also need to try Moonlight Peaks. And that was the latest clone, the latest Stardew Valley clone that everyone's been talking about. So I guess I need to put that on my list for maybe next payday to get that and try that game out. Alright, their morale is already thrashed, so this shouldn't take too long. Alright, we're gonna let y'all go, but you've gotta tell You've got to tell the pirate hunters out there that we're good people and not to attack us. So, deal?
Let's get going.
Deal.
Belay the topsail halyards.
Magikarp raid only lets you catch one, but it's kind of fun playing Pokemon again. Is it at least like, is it a special like alpha Magikarp? Like, is it a super large Magikarp? Like, do you get a plus sized, Omega size Magikarp?
Song.
I'm tired of the puzzle games, so I think I'm going to start Inside tonight. No, play The Witcher. You were just talking about The Witcher. You should play The Witcher. It is time to be a Witcher.
Give everything she's got.
It's level 100 with great stats. So it's literally impossible to evolve because it's level 100. I think blue means they're our allies, and I think our allies just got sunk. Why were you fighting? You've got some spice and some mortar. I don't think it's really worth fighting this guy. You're not even worth pirating. That's how poor your booty is. And what do we got over here? Nothingness. Can't play Stanley Parable for another 8 years. Are you trying to get the achievement? Is that why you're trying to get that achievement, like to go outside, touch grass, you can't play for years? Is that what you're trying to do? Stanley Parable is a good game. We need a Stanley Parable too. That is a solid game. They changed that either this gen or last. Okay. In my opinion, they have ruined Magikarp and Gyarados, and they need to change the mechanics overall for Magikarp and Gyarados. Because, like, back in the day, you got like a level 5 Magikarp and there was no experience share, so it was actually like you put the work in to evolve Magikarp, and then you got Gyarados, and that was really cool, right? But now you just go catch a Magikarp, you throw it on your back roster, you never touch it, and it gets to be a super powerful Gyarados, right? Like, that's a problem. That they've fundamentally ruined what made Magikarp and Gyarados special. So they need to change. They need to fundamentally change how that works. I don't know what they need to change specifically, but I do know they need to change it because it's not good. You think these guys will just let me walk up to them and assassinate them? The answer is yes. Yes, they will. Good night. Like, make it so that Gyarados has to reach, like, level 50 or 60, or make it so that Gyarados has to be actually involved in a bunch of fights. You know, give us something. Make it hard to evolve the Magikarp again, so that his mechanics still feels special. Because, you know, the whole thing is about struggling to swim upstream and all that. You know, make my little dude special again. You know, Magikarp deserves it. He deserves better than just bench warmer. Alright, where's the mansion? Mansion's probably up there, right?
That's that. His Grogfoot. Wait. Did he have have the key.
Huh? Searching him was your duty.
My duty?
Go up to the villa and ask the boss yourself.
If the key is lost, you can just pin it on me.
Boss said I had the hard business, didn't he? Subdue one of our own, announce his crimes, and then throw
Okay,
him
we
to
got to search some crocodile dung apparently for a key.
his boots, his keys.
Oh, God.
Are there crocodiles in there? There are. Come here, crocodile. I want to fight you. Or not. You know, the crocodile also will just allow me to shoot it like that with no fight. That was not much of a fight, crocodile. Also, I'm not sure how good that leather is, considering that crocodile was shot to death. Alright, you've got a key on you, buddy.
What a place to keep the bleeding warehouse key.
Yo ho, we have the key. Oh, I didn't see there was a second guy there. Whoops. Well, problem solved. Because that drunk guy is not paying attention. At all. Alright, up we go. And we'll synchronize, and we'll loot. I don't think this is the warehouse. I think we went to the wrong place. Let's see. Maybe that mill over there is the warehouse, or I think maybe the thing with the flag, right? That's the warehouse. But there's a boss up here, it says. Some guy who... Or a boss of sorts, so... There we go. The world is now a better place. Or so I tell myself. We found a steering wheel in there. Sure. As one does, you know, they keep their pirate ship's steering wheel and a treasure chest in their house. Sure, why not? What are you doing, friend? Nothing? Okay. I'm pretty sure all the guards are dead, so we can do what we want. Fancy. Take that, thank you. Alright, that is not the warehouse either. So where is the warehouse? We got the crocodile. That's what we're looking for over there. Okay. Yes, come a little closer. Just a little closer. You saw something. Or turn back around. That was probably the smart move, but it's not going to save you, friend. Sorry. Convenient trees placed right next to the warehouse that all all were the perfect shape and size for me to be able to just conveniently walk all over, you know. Who doesn't plant their trees in such a way as that? Come on, come a little closer. You saw something. What did you see? Sabotage the bell. See if he'll blow his friend up. Apparently that doesn't work. Also, how did they fully heal? Like, I shot those guys. Why are they immune to guns? Well, they weren't immune to that, so I guess problem solved. Okay, we'll grab your secrets. And why do we need a key to unlock the warehouse if when we siege forts we can literally break down giant barred doors with our shoulders? Like, I don't necessarily understand the logic. All right, $1,250. We got a painting. And 10 spice. And everyone on the plantation is free. So once again, we are good people. As we leave a trail of bodies behind us. Also, we're taking your money that you just left out there. Because we're good people.
Come here, you.
All right, we got a little distracted. We were doing the main quest, but the loot was just too juicy. Steak too juicy, lobster too buttery. We had to just do a little side content. Now we'll go do the main mission. Onwards.
Raise your voices, me trumps. Faster now.
There comes the wind again, trying to blow me into the cliffs for some reason. The wind really hates me in this game. For some reason, the wind really wants to push me into the rocks. I don't know why. The Jupiter. Okay. What are you? The Santa Maria Division. Alright, there's some stuff here. Nothing too great, but... What did we hit? I guess we're sailing into Havana, and Havana is apparently under fire. I don't know, it's looking pretty smoky over here. It looks like someone already sieged Havana. And it says that we can't shoot Havana. Speaking of, wasn't that another thing? I'm pretty sure that there was an announcement that Trump was looking at dispatching the paratroopers to Cuba. And he's just casually talking about invading Cuba while they're suffering. It's another thing that I wasn't very appreciative of last night. Like, those poor Cubans are suffering a whole lot. Spider-Man less than 2 weeks. I know I've got more Spider-Man movies to watch because I'm so far behind. But I want to see it. The Spider-Man movies, Into the Spider-Verse, No Way Home, Homecoming, have just been, they have been slapping. Spider-Man is in the best form he's ever been in. I am very hyped for it.
¿Has visto algo mejor?
Let me take your mind off of things.
Give me all the Spider-Man.
You require my services.
All right, what do you got? What do you got? Barrels, heavy shot, mortar ammo, vanity, mermaids. All right, let's sell all of our rum. We got a lot of extra trade goods here. We can sell those. Made a terrible choice getting an early ticket? No. As long as you have assigned seating. I pretty much refuse to go to theaters that don't have assigned seating anymore. Assigned seating is so awesome. I love being able to just go up to people and say, hey, that's my seat. Get out of it. Move. And we can always choose the best seat in the house. Like, I will take it any day of the week. Give us the assigned seating, please. Ooh, those black sails are... That is premium. That is absolutely premium. All right. Apparently we need to upgrade our harbor master to upgrade our guns any further, so that's why we're here. All right, that is why we're here. We are upgrading. Increase the RAM. And next level mortar. Okay, let's go to the tavern, upgrade our harbor master, and get some more cannons on her. This one is assigned seating. Yes, it is a must. Although I will say, and maybe it's the millennial avoidance in me, I do hate when I have assigned seating and someone sits in my seat, and like I don't mind telling someone like, "Hey, you're in my seat, move." The frustration I have with it is because you never know, right? You never know if that person's gonna absolutely flip out and attack you. You don't know if that person's gonna scream at you. Like you don't know. So like I don't like to be that guy who's like, well, I'm just gonna get a manager, but also like I don't want to deal with a potential psychopath because they want a better seat and they're mad that they didn't get the seat first, you know? So I do hate that. I'm going in with chicken tenders and potato salad. You should support your local theater and buy their overpriced snack sticks. It is right and just. It is important that you buy a $20 soda for the flow of capitalism.
Deberían enviarlo al manicomio.
What are we looking at? The Basilica Menor de San Francisco de Assisi. Oh! This is a basilica for St. Francis of Assisi? We We are big fans of St. Francis of Assisi here.
¿Qué provoca tal imprudencia?
I do want the Spider-Man water bottle. I haven't seen that one. What's the Spider-Man water bottle? Can't be any worse than the Supergirl popcorn bucket.
Gunshots. Something's up.
Oh, I thought we were chasing her, but apparently not.
It's Rona, right?
Kenway, looking for trouble, I assume.
See you haven't lost your charm.
And you're still
Spider-Man.
What you want?
Movie,
Come to warn you. Your life's in danger.
water
Aren't you
bottle.
the crafty one? Whatever gave it away?
Possibly I had a hand in selling a
Is it
secret
AMC?
to one of those Templar chaps you're so fond of.
Congratulations, your mission was a success.
How can I make amends?
You sober enough for target practice?
Anything for a lady.
Let's see.
Help me kill these men.
I see things for popcorn buckets. I don't see anything for water bottles.
Put powder barrels around the bureau. That'll give those soldiers a cracking surprise.
Powder kegs near the entrances. Okay. That's one. A two. Okay. And three. Run. Better hurry. Oh well, that didn't work. I thought we were going to powder keg these guys, but apparently not. Brutal. In the words of Nathan Explosion, brutal.
Surprise them with a powder keg.
I'm pretty sure I just blew that guy's spine in half. And I think I'm out of ammo. Or I have unlimited ammo. I don't, it's making a... Is there any ammo around here? There's health. There's health. There's health. Where's the ammo? We need... Okay, apparently we have unlimited ammo.
They're coming from everywhere. Fire at the powder keg.
Okay, apparently we don't have unlimited ammo. I wasted it all thinking we had unlimited ammo. Why is my parry not working? I keep telling it to parry and it's not parrying in time.
I've got more than enough powder to take care of them.
Okay. Oh, there's the ammo. Okay, we'll take that. We'll eat that. We'll drink that. Ah, yes. Wave defense. This is clearly premium gameplay here, where you just gotta sit for a while.
Drag a powder keg over there.
It would work better if I could see where the guys are running in from, but every time I try and guard an entrance, someone runs in from behind, you know? Like... And then I have to reload like that. Oh, that one actually worked. And then I ran out of ammo.
I'm hurt.
Okay. And now you. And lastly, your friend. Brutal.
So, is this your new persona? Sir Edward of Havana rescues damsels in distress.
Problem
Does
solved.
it suit me, Mopsy?
Better than your old personality. Really, Edward, why are you here?
Yes. Well, there's a key. Most
Also,
likely
why is my
a
captain wearing
profile
eyeliner?
suitor.
Like, he's got the smoky eye look, and I'm pretty sure that's intentional.
And why don't you want this key for myself?
Rona, I know you're no stranger to a man's boots, but the suit this key unlocks won't fit you.
I'll tell you what. If I think of a chore that requires the help of an especially simple fellow, I'll let you know.
You suck at the game? Well, that is why we have easy mode, right? That is why the game industry has given us old people the glory that is easy mode. All right. It's time for me to get out of my chair and go make something of myself today. So let's end with our prayer as always. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Lord, thank you for this blessed day, and thank you for all that you do for us. Today we continue to pray for the souls in Cuba, those who are going without food, water, shelter, those who are struggling, those who are victims of war. Lord, help them. We pray for all the people who are sick and in hospitals, alone, struggling with mental or physical illnesses. Lord, help them. We pray for all the people going to summer slaughter this weekend. May they be safe, have fun, and a good time. Lord, help them. And finally, we pray for all the folks who are in purgatory, all the souls who have been forgotten, all the souls who have no one left to pray for them. Lord, help them. All this we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, everyone, that is it for me. I was just thinking as I was looking at the prayer time menu and this one that these are back from way back when, made with AI, and since the Pope's decree I've tried to be better about AI. So I think it's time that we replace both of these loading screens. So I think it's time to commission some new art to get rid of this AI. So if you have any ideas for that, let me know. But for now, I'm going to go make some breakfast and get started with my day. Thank you as always for watching. Thank you for the likes, subscribes, all of that. I'll be streaming again next Monday at 5 a.m. as always. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.